Hey there, and how are you today? As you can see, I have the dollhouse out. Now, before I do anything else with this thing, I need to sand it. That way, when I paint it, the paint will stay. So, anyway, that's what I'm going to get started on. Hang on while I bring you a little closer. Yes, I'm actually just carrying this around. So, yeah. So I guess so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to I'm not going to give it a deep sand. I'm just going to kind of sand all the edges just a little bit. It doesn't need anything really big and serious, but if I sand it though, it will just kind of, like I said, make it so the paint will stick. And things like this here, it needs to come out because, well, it won't be stained like that. So anyway, it's going to take some work, isn't it? So I guess I'm just going to start with this one side and figure out how to take this out. There. So anyway, mostly just need to kind of just give everything kind of a light sanding. I'm not going to try to be too awfully too awful with it, because I don't know that it needs serious sanding. And as you can see here, let me see if I can show you. Just that little bit of sanding on here did give some grooves in here, which is what I want, because you want some of the grooves to catch the paint. So, and I'm excited to see how this is going to come out. And I appreciate that you guys took the time to help me decide just how we're going to do this house. So, yeah. Should be fun. Now the first thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to be painting it all. I'm going to be painting it pretty much all white to start with, except the trim will have some pink, but there's going to be more white on this house. Hang on, I have a big thing of white. Okay, so I'm proceeding to paint this house. I am using just a paintbrush to do it. No particularly good reason why I chose a paintbrush instead of spray paint. Okay, I'd like to give you some great reason, but I'd have to make it up. The truth is, I just actually like holding the paintbrush and painting it. That's the big grand reason. Okay, it isn't any grander than that. And I'm getting everything a coat of white to start with. Oh, that looks pretty like that. Look at that, the way it's taking that. So, of course, this house will have a lot of pinks, because that's what was decided. So I'm kind of excited to see how that comes out. And I'm hoping you guys will like how I interpret that. Of course, once the paint dries, the next coat is going to go on so beautifully. Now, some parts on this dollhouse I'm not going to worry about painting, such as I'm not going to worry about painting in these grooves in here, because these are going to I'm going to put something else inside of these to cover those, so this will not be showing, because I don't like the way that is, and I think my granddaughter lost the parts that go in there. So, or maybe the people who had this dollhouse before lost the parts. It was used when she got it, so I don't know. I'm also not too worried. I'm also not planning on painting the ceilings, the ceiling in here, because that will also be covered. At least this part. This part I'm going to paint. But this part in here will be covered with something else. I have a plan. I promise I have a plan. Now, unless you want to keep watching me paint, which I can't imagine would be really exciting, you know, I'll catch up with you guys when I've gotten further along. Okay, yep, still painting, getting ready to paint the bottom floor, and that is not a flamingo. That's a flamingo on this house. I love it. Oh my God, I never realized there was a flamingo on the Barbie house. It was meant to be. I cannot believe that. How come I never realized? Is that... Oh my gosh. Barbie houses had flamingos. Did they always? Do they all have a flamingo? Because I really don't know. I had one Barbie house when I was very young. One. It was, oh gosh, like 1972 maybe, some kind of a Barbie house. I had an elevator. And, but my mom got rid of it because she didn't want to deal with it being in the way, I guess. She was young and tired, so, you know, it was what it was. So anyway, but those of you who have Barbie houses, let me know if they always had a flamingo on them, because now I'm really curious about that. So I'm leaving these inside parts unpainted because I'll be covering those, so it won't matter. But first coat of paint is on. I'm going to let them dry. And here are the other parts. So, but I'm kind of excited to see how they're going to look when they're all done. So anyway, part one finished. Alright, so the first coat was applied. I painted everything white, just the basic white. And I didn't do a second coat on it yet, but I'm doing the trim on the middle part, and you know, just kind of working my way through everything. I'm decided to go with a kind of a, I don't know, I think it's a pretty shade of pink for some of the trim. Okay, and I'm going to just continue to just keep painting some of this trim. And I'm using this, some of this pink parfait, because I think it's kind of pretty. I mean, it's still Barbie-ish color, but not so, you know, pink. Then even though that is a nice shade of pink, I wanted a little bit lighter though, so I'm just adding some white to it as well. And then I'll go on to the other accent colors for the rest, you know, for the house after that. So of course I have to paint up under the eave here, because I'm just trying, like I said, just get these outer parts. I think they're that they were that really, really dark pink. And so now they're just a lighter pink. And obviously there's some colors that just absolutely will not be replicated on this house because they were terrible. And I am just using a brush, a little brush to kind of get in here. And then when I get the edges here, I'll be using an even smaller brush to get the fine details. And anything that kind of went over and smudged other parts, I'll be able to correct that as well. So by the time it's done, it should look correct. Should being the operative word. And I'm just going to be painting these little edges until I'm finished. So I will catch up with you guys when I'm finished with these little details. Okay, so I have all the bits painted this kind of a pink. Now I'll be finishing off more of the trim and just topping off a few places, and then I can start putting in the paper. So anyways, I think I'm going to paint this an extra light pink, just this part in here. And you're probably hearing my poor sad cat again. He's so ignored. Except he isn't. There, he found it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep touching up the trim. It already has the one coat, so I really just need to go over most of it with a second coat. Yes, Gandhi. I hear you, Gandhi. So anyway, I'm just going to keep touching up the paint, the white on these pieces, and I'll get back to you when I'm moving on to the next part. Well, the paint is all dry. Now it's time to put in the flooring and well, it's time for the fun part, putting in the paper and actually decorating it. But I do want to put in the flooring first. And this is the flooring that we decided on, so this is what I'm going to use. Okay, first floor is down. Now, guess we just keep on trucking along. Okay, I think you do like it better with the flooring trim. So I'm going to do that through the rest of the house. I'll catch up with you when I'm through. Okay, well, I have the flooring in. Now it's just time to add all the details. So this will be probably the most time-consuming part. And the little painting details I'm going to save for, painting in like this, I'm going to save for the last. Right now I'm going to use the crafting paper to get started. I've got to fix these things. And I think I know what I want to do with those as well. So. Oops. Yeah, I do. Okay. To solve the problems of these, because I do not like that, and I didn't want to paint it in and just still have that, so I cut a whole bunch of foam board strips at 1/2 inch each, and then I cut a whole bunch of paper at 1 inch each, and I'm going to wrap the strips in the paper and then glue it in. It should work, in theory. We will find out. Okay, let's see how it works in there. So I think I'm going to glue the back of the foam board all the way down and put it in here. Okay, let's see if they go. Okay, it went in. It did it. I'm going to do that for all the rest of these things throughout the whole house. I'll be right back when it's done. Okay, I have all the little beams taken care of. Now to start putting in the decorative paper for the other parts. And then I'll be moving on to some of the fine painting. This could take a while. But I think I'm going to start with this one with this silver and white paper. Okay, so here's how these fillers look so far. And I think they're working, so I'm going to keep going with the other sections. Okay, so I had some fur remnant from some sewing I had done once upon a time, and I thought I'd put that down. And I painted the top of the ceiling, and then I just put some foam board in through here. And I think I'm going to try to put some kind of like light kind of fixture there. And then down here, I had bought a beach towel at Walmart on clearance for $4.50, and I cut out this part of it. And I think I'm going to put some trim around it. Hang on, let me find the trim. I think I'm going to go with this for the trim around this what should be an area carpet. I think I like this, and it will help keep the stuff from shredding more. So I'm going to hot glue it down, and like so, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I have the little carpet in here, and I quite like it. However, the carpet with that paper is just not very inspiring. I'm going to turn it around, and I don't think there's a good angle to make that look like something I'd like for this. And yep, it is just not working for me. So I'm going to change the paper in the back because I like the carpet. The carpet looks fun. So let's see. Ooh, what do you think, huh? Yeah, let's go with the hearts. Okay, I like that, the hearts, much better. I think that makes this room pop. Okay, now I'm happy with it. At least for now. But yeah. And as far as the bedroom, I think I'm going to leave this room, this wall, pretty much like this. Because I kind of like the simplicity of it, and what I can do is go with more patterns in the bedroom. And because yeah, I kind of like that. And besides, the two side rooms I can like really go all wild on. But okay, it's coming along. I'm going to paint the little these little parts kind of black, so just because I think it might look neat. So guess we'll see how it goes. Okay, so here's how it's coming along so far. I'm trying to keep a lot of it simple. So this will be the, I'm guessing the bathroom. I think that'll be the bathroom. Yeah. And this is going to be the kitchen. This part was missing, so I took some foam board and glued it in. And I'm going to put some paper in there. And let's see. Yeah, as you can see, I still need to fix that front. And take some details there. And then over here, we have the front of the house so far. So I think it's working. I think. So we have the little hearts down there. And then on the back, I did this because no particularly good reason. I just liked it better. Anyway, this is how it's coming along so far, and I think I'm making it look different from how it looked before. That's what I'm going for. Okay, yeah, so this will be, I think, the kitchen. Like I said earlier, here's the bathroom. And I'll be moving on to the third part, and then I get to make furniture. Yay! I think I'm going to use these to make an outside for a shower. I'll see how they look. Alright, here's the progress on the shower wall so far. And I still have a few more to put up there, but I kind of think I like it. You know, I kind of think I do. I think it's neat and different. But we'll see. It might look like Pookie when it's done. Okay, so here's the house so far. I haven't made any furniture or curtains for it, but this is it as it is right now. So here's the view coming into the front door and the view out the back. I did put that little thing out there, but you know. Then we have the kitchen here. Let's see if I can get you a better view into. So anyway, so that will be the kitchen. And then we have like the little dining room area here. And I'm thinking I like these things there. I want to make it a little bit more of an unusual wall. So, and here's like one of the front panels. And we come upstairs. All right, and here's the second floor. So this would be the bedroom in here. And I've decided to keep that open so I can have a view outside. I still need to put a wall up over here, but this is like the little sitting area. Then over in here this is the bathroom. So I thought it might be kind of cool to have like a glass wall type of thing for the bathroom. So I don't know. And then here we go to the very top floor, you know, where she might sit outside and do whatever. So, but yeah, so I think I like it. And here's another view from the sitting area. I built that wall with those little rocks that you can get in the, I don't know, one of the crafting areas in the store. So like I said, I want to make a couple features that were unusual, just because I'm weird. So anyway, so yeah, so this is the house so far. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so that's the house right now until I make curtains and furniture, which will probably be tomorrow. But I did want to let you see where it stands right now as far as being painted and papered. So here we go. Hopefully this isn't a disappointment for you guys. I think I like it. I definitely tried to stick with the pink, with a couple other little pops of color here and again, like this rug, which I'm actually really proud of. But yeah, okay, so anyway, I probably will post this so you guys can let me know what you think, or you know, whatever, and then I'll be getting on to the rest of it tomorrow. So thank you very much. If you like this video, please hit like, please hit subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, thank you very much for being a subscriber. And if you're not a subscriber, I'll thank you very much for becoming a subscriber. But I'll also thank you just for stopping by. Please definitely comment down below. Let me know what you think. Did I entirely drop the ball? You know, yeah, just let me know what you're thinking of it so far. And sharing is caring, so definitely if you want to share this, go right ahead. You know, either to let someone know, you know, what it could look like, or tell someone, hey, oh my God, can you believe someone did this to that house? Whichever, I'm good. Just share. I don't need to know the little details. So anyway, thank you very much for stopping by. You all have a fantastic day, and thank you very much. Goodbye.